I'm just thinking, this is a joke, this. Like, now what you've got to remember is, for me to get there, because it was spare the moment, I had to go to like 5 different airports, so to get there it took me like a day, and the trip back home was exactly the same route, but the other way round, do you know what I mean? So, this is like the next day after I've got back. I woke up, there's just all kinds of missed calls on my phone, all that, just like, get on me lad, get on me lad, get on me lad, get on me lad. I'm just thinking, So, what the problem is there's 2 boxes down, right? I don't understand how there could be 2 boxes down. I've got no idea. It's absolutely nothing to do with me. I don't think it's anything to do with the trucker, because you just, people can be deceiving, and it might have been something to do with him, but doubt it, do you know what I mean? Doubt it, because he's like 3 stone wet, do you know what I mean? And like, don't get me wrong, he did front doing what he did, but that's different than doing that, do you know what I mean? That's different than robbing proper heavy people, isn't it? So I'm like, sad, so the main mate phoned me up, and he's going, hey, lad, what's happened there? I said, lad, I don't know what's happened there, so I'm talking to him just between me and him. I'm like, lad, I haven't got a clue what happened there. I said, I don't know. I said, as far as I was concerned, lad, theirs was on the back. I was under the impression that there was a plastic like little tag on the back, with numbers on. So when it got to where it was going, I presume they knew what the numbers were, and they've looked at it and been like, yeah, that hasn't been tampered with, it hasn't been opened, because if you open the back of a lorry, as far as I'm aware, you've got to take the tag off. You can't like blag it, because the seal would break, wouldn't it? So that's where I was at with it, and I'm like, well, if the tag was broke, you would have already told me by now. That would have been the first thing they said, the tag was broken, it's been tampered with, yeah. I said, now, you've got to think about it. I never went nowhere near it. I never went near that. I was nowhere near it. Yeah, I never even went to that truck at all. It was in a totally different place from me. So what I'm thinking is, either these are in on it, the truck driver's done something, or the people who've put it in have done something. Do you know what I mean? Why is it me? Why is it got to be me? Why are all eyes on me? It doesn't even make sense. And he went to me, I know that, but what you did was wrong. I said, wrong for who? He said, lad, you got another pickup. I said, so fucking what? I said, that's got nothing to do with no one, lad. I said, that's my business, lad. I said, do you know what I mean? I said, he got what he was supposed to get. They got what he was supposed to get. And now you're telling me that's 2 boxes down. Yeah, lad, I don't think it was 2 boxes down. Or if it was something to do with them then. I said, because it's just impossible for it to be anything to do with me. He said, but you went to the truck and got I said, lad, I never went to no truck. I sent some kids down in that black taxi, what we use. And he was going, yeah. I said, I said, as soon as he got to where he was meeting him, he'd give him it, lad. Yeah, he'd give him it, lad. So, I don't know, lad. You don't start saying to truck drivers, where are you going to put it? What, you just give them it and they do what they do. That's just how it is, lad. I said, he got 50 singles, lad. He phoned me up devastated, like, lad, it's too big. And I was like, lad, I don't know what you want me to do. You can't exactly phone him and say, oh, come and get it back. I said, you're going to have to just deal with it. So, however it's being dealt with, lad, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's between them. I don't know, lad. So he's saying, lad, he said, well, they've invited to come down. I said, invited me? What, invited me where I don't get a choice in it? He's like, well, kinda, lad, yeah. And I'm like, sad. I said, I'm not even asked, lad. I said, who's going to be there? So he told me, and I thought, he's half alright then, because one of them was there who I've dealt with loads of times, and like, obviously he's not me mate, because you don't have mates like that in that game, but he was sound, like proper sound, and I know quite well that he weren't thinking that was me. I know for a fact he weren't thinking that's me. So I said to him, mate, yeah, come and get me then. Come down and get me. So he's like, alright, Sam. So he comes down and gets me, right. We're driving up on the way there and all that, and he's going to me, lad. I said, lad, I'm fuming, lad. I'm angry that they even think it's me. I think that's proper cheeky, do you know what I mean? I think that's proper cheeky, just to start putting the fingers and putting all your eyes on me. Yeah, it's cheeky. So when we get him by this gaff, I'm like the way I am now. I'm like all the way I'm talking to you now. That's what I'm like. Just like, what, lad? You know what I mean? Well, like I was fuming with him. I'm thinking, lad, there's nothing you can do about it, obviously, because listen to this anyway. Listen to this, right? So goes in the gaffer now. Me mate walks in, I walks in. Now they've already got the truck driver, right? But I don't mean they've got him. I mean, he's there. Like, that was a rapid response. So they haven't like got him. When I say they've got him, I don't mean they've got him. I mean, he's just there, so he's been invited, yeah. He's been invited as well. So I walked in, I'm like, what's happening, lad? He's like, what's happening? And I said, what? He's going to me, lad. I said, why are you flapping, lad? He went, lad, because they're going to put us on a lie detector. I said, a lie detector? The kid comes in with a lie detector. I'm like, oh my God, it's Jeremy Carlinco. I'm like, what are you on about, lad? He's going, if you are okay, you have nothing to worry about, brother. He's saying, but you do not look okay. I'm like, who doesn't look okay, lad? I said, who doesn't look okay, lad? I said, I've just fucking been travelling for 21 hours the day before, yeah? What are you on about, lad? I've just gone from like fucking El Dorado to Newark to fucking Boston to Dublin to Liverpool, lad. You know what I mean? It took me hours and hours and hours, and now I'm getting dragged up this morning, told to come here. yeah, getting put on lie detectors by George Aptowengo. Lad, what are you on about, lad? What are you on about, lad? I said, let's go then, lad. So I'm sort of half fuming, you know. And the lad who I know from their firm, he's laughing because he can speak proper English. But he just knows I'm funny. He always says to me, brother, you are hilarious. You are very funny. You know, invites me to go to drinks with him and invites me to go to all these proper moody little gaffs with him and all that. But I always declined. But I've been to one or two with him, you know, and just like, these are moody. These, not like just full of all like where he's from, all them people, and just like all like just proper heads and that. I've been there. I've been like once or twice with him, so he's sort of, I've got a good little relationship with me. Do you know what I mean? As I'm looking around, I can see that two of them are standing there and they've got TF-33s. Yeah, like, if you don't know what a TF-33 is, it's like a Russian pistol, like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, listen, lad, I said, don't start pointing them World War II artifacts at me, you know, lad, because in my head I was thinking they're reps. And here's why I know the reps, because my mate sold them to them about a year earlier. So I'm like, they're only reps, so I'm proper being cheeky. I'm like, listen, lad. So he's answered me questions, and I'm like that. So obviously I flew the lie detector because I didn't know nothing to do with it. It was nothing to do with me. Didn't have a clue. So they put him on it. So now he's passed it on to him. So I'm like, yeah, it's nothing to do with these, you know. And I'm like, there you go. I said, there's what's happened. I said, it's one of you, whoever's put it on and all that. So there's sort of half a game. I'm saying, it's got to be that. And I said, there was a tag, the plastic tag, and I went through all that palaver with them. And like, yeah. So I'm like, all right, I'm going now. He's like, no, you can't go, yeah. I went, you can't go? I said, you can't go, lad. I said, he's going to stop me. Yeah, no, these have got replica TF-33s. Right, this has got a heavy twist though. So I'm like, lad, you can't go. I said, all right, I'm starving. I said, phone me a scan. Let's get it. I'm going to get me a bacon because at the time, Just Eat wasn't around then. So I'm like, yeah, I'll send him the bacon, go and get me a double whopper, you know, just proper lead in them and all that. And the main one who I knew, he was just laughing, he'd say, he's messing him, you know. And my mate was just laughing as well, just like, what are you on about? So the truck driver's still white. I'm like, lad, why are you white? I said, it sounds. He's like, but they're not letting us go. I said, lad, who cares? They're just waiting for someone to come down. So like, sounds, I'm like proper half lead in them like that, and they're fuming with me, but they're not, they haven't done nothing, they won't do like that. He goes to me, lad, I'm like, lad, they're only reps. When we get outside, me other mate phones me, so we're in the car now, it's all clear, everything's down. My other mate phones me, and he goes to me, lads, what happened there? So I'm telling him, like, lad, I just led them. He's going, what? I said, lad, they had them rep TF-33s. And he went, what do you mean? I said, remember the ones you sold them? And he went, lads, they never. I went, what? He went, nah, lads, they were real ones that they had there, because them reps went somewhere else. I know where they are, they haven't got them. I was like, I was thinking, lads, lads. So imagine what they were thinking. They're just thinking, we've got things here, and he's just carrying on like that. So they must have just been like, a defo wasn't him, do you know what I mean? But I thought they were reps. So I was like, shit, we're on it, right? So then, gets off, all goes our separate ways. So I said to me, listen, lad, I'm changing my number, I don't want nothing to do with anyone, no, nothing like that. And he's like, all right, Sandy, just give it a little week or two though before you change your number, just make sure everything settles, the dust settles and all that. I'm like, all right, Sandy. So 2 weeks has gone past, 3 weeks has gone past. Yeah, next thing he gets a knock on my door. It's about 10 o'clock in the night, he gets a knock on my door. I'm thinking, who's that? Who's that? Just, you know, it's gone now. Opens the door, it's the truck driver. He goes to me, lad. I'm like, why are you knocking on mine? He went, lad, I didn't want to phone you. I went, what do you mean? He went, lad, let me in. I said, can I come in? Comes in, right, and he goes, lad, look what I found. What? Mate, the kid found 2 boxes. What had happened is, right, now, I don't know nothing about it. I wasn't there. I don't know what they done. What's happened is, they couldn't fit something somewhere. So what they've done is they've stuck boxes under the tilt, you know, like where you pump the lorry, you pull the levers and it folds over like the cab tilt. They've stuck 4 boxes there, but then when they went to get them, there's only been 2. So the people who put it in, right, haven't said nothing because they shouldn't have done what they did and they would have got it for it. So they haven't mentioned the tilt. Yeah, I don't know how it's happened. I don't know. I wasn't there on the exchange, so I don't know. But when it's all come out, it ends up being 2 down because he's got 2 from the tilt, thinking there was only 2 there because he didn't see how many put there. So he's put 2 from the tilt with the big parcel, and it's been sound. Do you know what I mean? But then there's been 2 missing, but 2 boxes have been stuck in the tilt. Yeah. So now we've got the 2 boxes. It's been like 3 weeks without anyone phoning us. We've got 2 boxes, I said to me, here's what I do. I said, lad, so I've put a hole in the plasterboards in one of my walls because it was just like plasterboards. So I've put the boxes, I've wrapped them up proper tight, put them in, and I've replastered the next day when I got plastered, I've replastered over the wall, you know what I mean? Because I was like, no way, so I proper blended it. I said, lad, just leave it there for a bit, left it for 2 months, right, we never heard the peep sound or none and no one, so that was it, we were safe, just put it all right on the wall and got the 2 boxes, sound, box each, see you later. He goes to me, lad, I can't do nothing with this, I wouldn't even know what to do with it. I said, alright, he said, yeah, I'll tell you what, I said, I'll give you 20 grand for it. He's like, cash? I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah, go on then. Sound lad. So I ended up with 2 boxes for 20 grand.